Unmasking neurodivergence is weird. It's like slowly getting to know yourself over a long period of time. So if this is something you're working on, I want to give you some tips to help you with the process as someone who's been unmasking their neurodivergence for the last 9 years. Unmasking, it's not easy. It takes time and it can't be rushed. And you might be tempted to swap your neurotypical mask for some stereotypes of what you imagine someone with autism or ADHD might do, but this isn't authentic, and it's like dropping one mask to take on another one. Trust me, it's what happened to me. Genuine unmasking happened for me when I started thinking less about who I might be under the mask and more about how I felt wearing the mask. I started noticing when I felt uncomfortable, overstimulated, overwhelmed and drained, and I started paying attention to what I was doing when that happened. For me, I noticed that I felt most relaxed and comfortable in my own home, and I realised that that's because I'm not putting on my entertainer face. I'm not making sure I don't do or say the wrong thing by being hyper aware of everyone around me and making sure they're really comfortable. The reality is being authentic might make some people uncomfortable. Stimming openly, not having a super smiley facial expression, or not using the expected tone of voice will make some people feel uncomfortable. This is not your responsibility to monitor or adjust yourself to fix. If I can only socialise for 2 hours and then I need downtime at home, some people might be offended by that. But better that than me pushing through and having a meltdown and just generally feeling terrible in the name of their comfort. A lot of the unmasking process is prioritising your own well-being and comfort, perhaps for the first time in your entire life. Alongside noticing the impact of other people, you'll notice the impact of other areas of your life, like what hobbies genuinely bring you joy and make you feel peace, instead of fitting an image of what you decided you needed to do in order to appear normal. What schedule works for you? Do you feel calmer when you eat the same thing every day? Over time, all of these things will come together and you will start to really know yourself. And when that happens, it will be easier to make decisions and set boundaries. In the meantime, this is a process. Be compassionate with yourself. It didn't happen overnight that you started masking. And so taking the mask off won't happen overnight either.